Most people think building $100,000 takes decades of slow, steady saving, maxing out a 401k, clipping coupons, and hoping the market cooperates. But there's another path, one that aggressive builders use to compress what normally takes 20 years into 3 to 5. It's not about get-rich-quick schemes or gambling. It's about strategic income acceleration, ruthless expense optimization, and leveraging high ROI opportunities most people ignore or fear. Today, I'm breaking down the exact playbook to build your first $100,000 fast, covering the income vehicles that move the needle, the psychological traps that slow you down, and the daily execution habits that separate people who hit six figures young from those who never get there. I'm Kyle, and if you're serious about financial escape velocity and willing to work harder and smarter than everyone around you for a concentrated period, this is your blueprint. Stick until the end because we're not just talking theory, we're covering real numbers, timelines, and decisions that determine whether you're still broke in 5 years or financially free. Let's start with the brutal math. To save $100,000 in 5 years, you need to save $20,000 annually, or about $1,667 per month. If you're making $50,000 a year after taxes, that's saving 40% of your income. Possible, but painful. The real question isn't, can I save more? It's, can I earn dramatically more while controlling lifestyle inflation? The people who build $100,000 fast don't do it on a single $60,000 salary. They stack income streams, optimize their primary income aggressively, and treat earning like a sport with a scoreboard. If you increase your income from $50,000 to $100,000 while keeping expenses at $40,000, you're now saving $60,000 a year. You hit $100,000 in under 2 years. The path to fast wealth isn't frugality alone, it's income explosion combined with disciplined spending. Focus 80% of your energy on earning more and 20% on spending less, and you'll compress timelines most people think are impossible. The highest leverage move you can make is becoming exceptional at a high-income skill and selling it aggressively. Sales, software development, copywriting, digital marketing, video production, financial analysis, skills where top performers earn $100,000 annually as employees or $200,000 as freelancers or agency owners. If you're not in a high-income field, you have two options. Switch industries or build a side income stream in a lucrative skill and scale it until it eclipses your main job. Mediocrity in a high-paying field beats excellence in a low-paying one. A decent software engineer earns more than the best barista. That's not fair, but it's reality. Invest 6 months learning a skill with clear market demand, then go all in on getting clients, promotions, or job offers. Your income in year 2 should be 50% higher than year 1 if you're serious. If it's not, you're not pushing hard enough or you're in the wrong lane. Next, optimize your primary income source ruthlessly. If you're employed, negotiate aggressively every 12 to 18 months. Research market rates, document your wins, and ask for 15 to 25% raises backed by value delivered. If your company says no, start interviewing elsewhere. Job switching is the fastest way to jump income brackets. If you're self-employed or freelancing, raise rates every quarter. Fire low-paying clients and replace them with premium ones. Every hour you spend on $50 an hour work when you could land $150 an hour clients is a $100 opportunity cost. Audit your time weekly and ruthlessly cut anything that doesn't directly contribute to revenue growth. The goal is to make your primary income stream as efficient and high-paying as possible so every dollar saved converts to faster wealth accumulation. Treat your career like a startup. Grow revenue, cut waste, and reinvest profits. Stack secondary income streams strategically. The people who hit $100,000 fastest don't rely on one paycheck. They build 2 to 3 income streams that compound. Freelancing, consulting, digital products, affiliate marketing, rental income, or side businesses all work. The key is choosing streams that leverage existing skills or assets. If you're a marketer by day, consult for small businesses on weekends. If you're a developer, build and sell SaaS tools or templates. If you own property, house hack or rent extra space. The first $10,000 from a side stream is the hardest. After that, it's optimization and scaling. Aim to add $1,000 to $2,000 per month from secondary sources within the first year. That's an extra $12,000 to $24,000 annually, cutting years off your timeline. Don't spread yourself thin across 5 mediocre projects. Pick 1 or 2 and go deep until they're profitable and systematized. Now, let's talk about the savings side. To build $100,000 fast, you need a savings rate of 40 to 60%, and that requires lifestyle discipline most people aren't willing to accept. Live significantly below your means, especially in the first 3 to 5 years. Keep housing costs under 25% of take-home income. Rent a modest place. Get roommates or house hack. Drive a reliable used car, not a status symbol. Cook at home, skip expensive subscriptions, and say no to lifestyle inflation every time you get a raise. This doesn't mean living miserably. It means delaying gratification strategically. Every dollar you don't spend on fleeting comfort is a dollar working toward freedom. The difference between a $50,000 lifestyle and a $70,000 lifestyle is $20,000 a year in savings, 2 full years shaved off your timeline. Track every expense, automate savings immediately after payday, and treat your $100,000 goal like a non-negotiable bill.
Invest aggressively and intelligently as you build. Don't let cash sit idle in a checking account losing value to inflation. As you accumulate savings, deploy capital into tax-advantaged accounts and growth assets. Max out your 401k match first. It's free money. Then fund a Roth IRA for tax-free growth. Beyond that, invest in low-cost index funds, ETFs, or if you're knowledgeable, individual growth stocks or real estate. The goal is to make your money work as hard as you do. A $50,000 investment growing at 8% annually becomes nearly $75,000 in 5 years without adding another dollar. Combine consistent contributions with market growth, and your invested dollars accelerate your journey significantly. Don't try to time the market or chase hype. Consistent, disciplined investing in diversified assets beats speculation every time. As your balance grows, the compounding effect becomes a powerful accelerant. Eliminate high-interest debt immediately. It's a wealth killer. If you're carrying credit card balances at 18 to 25% interest, you're running uphill with a parachute. Pay off high-interest debt before aggressively saving beyond an emergency fund. Use the avalanche method. Pay minimums on all debts, then attack the highest interest balance with every extra dollar. Once that's gone, roll the payment into the next highest rate. Debt payoff isn't sexy, but it's non-negotiable. A $10,000 credit card balance at 20% interest costs you $2,000 a year in interest alone. That's 2 years of potential savings erased. Clear the decks, then redirect those payments into wealth building. Student loans under 5% interest are less urgent. Keep paying minimums and prioritize investing, but anything above 6 to 7% should be attacked aggressively. Financial freedom starts with eliminating anchors dragging you backward. Master the psychology of delayed gratification and opportunity cost. Every spending decision is a trade-off. That $40,000 car isn't just $40,000, it's $40,000 that could have grown to $60,000 plus in 5 years if invested. That daily $6 coffee isn't just $6, it's $2,000 plus annually that could accelerate your timeline by months. You don't have to live like a monk, but you need to see the invisible cost of every purchase. Ask yourself, does this move me closer to $100,000 or does it delay it? Winners develop the ability to say no to immediate pleasure for future freedom. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. Surround yourself with people who share this mindset. If your friends pressure you into expensive dinners and trips, find new friends. Your environment shapes your habits, and your habits determine your destiny. Here's a practical 5-year roadmap. Year 1, optimize your primary income. Learn a high-value skill and build an emergency fund of $5,000 to $10,000. Target $15,000 saved by year-end. Year 2, launch or scale a secondary income stream. Negotiate a significant raise or switch jobs and aggressively pay down any high-interest debt. Target $35,000 total saved. Year 3, double down on what's working, systematize side income, and max out tax-advantaged accounts. Hit $60,000 total. Year 4, continue aggressive saving and investing, explore real estate or other asset classes, and push toward $85,000. Year 5, cross $100,000. This isn't easy. It requires sacrifice, focus, and relentless execution. But it's achievable if you treat it like a mission, not a wish. Track your net worth monthly, celebrate milestones, and adjust tactics when something isn't working. The roadmap is flexible, but the commitment is absolute. Common traps that derail $100,000 builders. First, lifestyle inflation. Earning more but spending it all on bigger apartments, nicer cars, and fancier vacations. Combat this by automating savings increases with every raise. Second, impatience leading to risky bets. Crypto gambling, penny stocks, or over-leveraged real estate hoping for shortcuts. Stick to proven strategies. Third, burnout from grinding too hard without recovery. Build sustainably or you'll quit. Fourth, ignoring taxes. High earners and side hustles get crushed if they don't plan. Set aside 25 to 30% for taxes and work with an accountant. Fifth, comparison paralysis. Seeing others ahead and feeling behind. Run your own race and measure against your past self. Sixth, not investing early. Waiting until you feel ready costs you years of compound growth. Start investing from $1. Fix these traps and you'll stay on track when others fall off. At the core, building $100,000 fast is about intensity, discipline, and strategic focus. It's not a side project. It's a life priority for 3 to 5 years. You work harder, smarter, and longer than your peers. You say no to distractions. You track every dollar. You optimize every income stream. You invest relentlessly. And you refuse to quit when progress feels slow because you know the compounding effect is building beneath the surface. Start today. Calculate your current savings rate, identify one way to increase income by 20% this year, and automate your savings. Build a scoreboard, track your net worth monthly, and celebrate every $10,000 milestone. Surround yourself with people who've done it and learn from them. The gap between dreamers and builders isn't talent, it's execution and refusal to stop. Tell me in the comments what your year 1 target is. And remember, $100,000 isn't a fantasy, it's a decision, a plan, and daily action. Let's build.